I was just thinking about three stories I came across on the news. A lot of times, the news is depressing, but every once in a while I come across these hilarious stories. And I was just thinking about criminals and common sense, and obviously some criminals don't have a lot of common sense. Like the first story I came across, the headline read, "Couple was smuggling $2.4 million in diapers." I thought, why would somebody need $2.4 million in diapers? So I read the article, and it wasn't that they were getting $2,400,000 worth of diapers. They were smuggling $2,400,000 by putting the cash in diapers. It was some sort of Medicare fraud thing. They were smuggling the money, I think, from Miami to Dominican Republic or vice versa. I don't know, but I don't know how much $2.4 million would look like, but I'm sure it's big. And I'm sure they would needed a lot of diapers. And I was just picturing crate after crate of diapers coming down the chute in the airplane. The customs official going, okay, we got to flag this. There's something in here. Why would somebody need that many diapers? I just don't know what these ladies were thinking trying to smuggle all that cash in those diapers. I don't know. I don't know. But then there was the other story about some guy. He stole $3,800 worth of fishing gear from a Walmart. Yes, you heard me right. $3,800 worth of fishing gear from a Walmart. What he would do is he would get these cheap plastic containers like for $5 and fill it and go to the outdoor section, fill it up with fishing gear, and then go pay for the container and with that several $1,000s worth of fishing gear hidden in the container. So they caught him. And what is he going to do with all that fishing gear? Was he a prepper thinking the end of the world was going to happen? He wanted fishing gear? Was he going to sell it out of the back of his vehicle at the local fishing hole? I don't get it. I mean, you go to Walmart, they got their drugs locked up, their weapons and their electronics, things of high value. Obviously, fishing gear is not a high value target, so Walmart didn't care anything about it. But when you're talking about $3,800 worth, that's a lot. Can you imagine what the people and the prisoners are saying to him right now for stealing that much stuff from Walmart, that much fishing gear from Walmart? It just, I'm like, where was this guy's brain? And it didn't show his picture, but I'm going to assume that he had a mullet. I could see somebody with a mullet committing that kind of crime. The other story happened, about 10 years ago on his vacation in LA. LA has the greatest car chases ever. Morning news. A reporter come on, breaking news, real serious. Some lady was arrested, went in handcuffs, and while the police officer was finishing up the paperwork, he left his vehicle running. She ran into his vehicle and went on a high-speed chase in the police vehicle. So she probably took a real light sentence and turned it into a major one. She's probably in jail right now. And I was laughing. I thought, boy, that poor police officer going into work the next day, dealing with the smirks and comments, and then a lecture, then the whole precinct gets a lecture about not leaving your vehicle on. I'm sure it was funny. But, criminals and common sense. Most of the criminals have the mentality, well, I want to do what I want. I don't like laws. I want to do what I want. Well, common sense is the ability to think through something. So whenever there's a worldview, an idea that pops up, you need to take it to its logical conclusion. So let's take this idea. I don't like laws. I don't like rules. I want to do what I want. Let's apply it to driving. Imagine if all traffic laws were abolished. We could drive any way we want, as fast and slow as we want. No yield signs, no stop signs, no nothing. Just go out there and go for it. The people with common sense will understand what I'm talking about. The criminals are going to think it's great. And that's what my thought is.